You seen the show though?
Huh?
You must have seen the show.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well then, why you didn't say nothing, Big Vic?
Man, you know what? It is what it is because you know what?
He seen the show though. He's seen the show. He understands some of the things that we've spoken about on the show. So let's just get to the nitty gritty, right? 88.7. We need them to. We're not saying, and then let me say this first. 88.7 KZI. Let me say what I want to say then, because you ain't really said nothing. So KZI is a monument here. I have nothing but praise. I have nothing but praise for 88.7 KZI.
But where is it going in the future?
Okay, and I'm getting there. So I'm just stating that. And since you're familiar with the show already, then that's good. So you're familiar with the way we feel.
Bullshit. Go ahead.
With the way we feel that 88.7 is missing out on opportunities that can really, really shine light on what Black Austin has to offer. And this, I don't feel like there's nothing wrong for somebody to be able to say, hey, you're not perfect. Yeah. I mean, and in so many ways we're saying that. So we also want to say, how can we get involved? Because Big Vic thinks we're supposed to have our show on 88.7. He thinks that we supposed to be a part of it. He feels that this is a competition more than a support system. I don't know where that comes from, but what I'm saying is that, and he feels like nobody is really speaking up for us. And
ain't nobody listening to their damn show.
Okay.
It is what it is.
Okay, and if that's the case, are you guys open to really, really changing the future of 88.7?
Changing the future of this radio station. It's been insignificant too damn long. We have the deal. Man, you know what? It's high schoolers right now that gonna listen to KZI. But they ain't listening right now. Why is that?
I mean, I have 50,000 unique monthly listeners in a town that has a 2.5% African American population. Also, part of it, here's what it comes down to in Austin, right? We like to talk around each other and not to each other. And even right now, we could have sat down and we could have had our first conversation. Our first conversation is on camera. Honestly, black man to black man, I don't even appreciate that, to be straight up.
Okay.
On some real, I don't. I really don't. Like, I'm stating my opinion. You have yours.
Okay.
And I'm cool with that.
That's good.
I have no issues with that, personally. Now, the second thing I'll say is, it also comes down to the second side. Like, there's support that we also need from all different aspects. Now, why is the listenership low? Because KZI was built in, 42 years ago? 49-year-olds, that how old the organization
82.
is. The tower is also located in a location that at the time was serving more the community than it is currently now. As we all know, gentrification popped up and most of the black population now does not live in Austin.
Now, what does that mean when you say that the actual satellite, the signal that was built at that time, is still the same signal or and that is a big problem.
Because Austin has changed. Y'all from here I am. Growing up, we were told never to go to Williamson County. You see that, you turn around, you turn back to Travis.
Yeah.
Nowadays, the majority of us live out there.
Yeah.
You know, the demographics, the socioeconomic condition has changed. Now, as far as what we're doing, I've been here 6 months. I'm turning a cruise ship and I'm not turning a tugboat.
Okay.
So it is not like, hey, I come in one day one. It's like,
no.
You like disrespect
Where are you from?
Here.
He from Austin. He from Dud Springs, South Side.
6 months.
Yeah, 6 months, and that's good.
I've been in this role 6 months.
6 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, also too, I'm also the youngest station manager KZI's
Ever had.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah,
I see that.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
There's also a lot of conversations that we've had. There's the reason you've seen more events going on in the community.
Yeah.
It's the reason I want to work with every single black-owned business. I'm putting together events that's just for the community right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the larger part of it, we're bringing in different programming and everything like that because we want to touch on different areas that we historically have not touched on. Even down to when it goes down to like, hey, we got gospel. Gospel, all Sundays should be gospel. The black diaspora is not just, Christians. You have Black Hebrew Israelites. You have Rastafarians. You have Nation of Islam, everything like that. So I say this, I take your feedback and everything like that. Now, I do also operate off a meeting-based thing. I have one in 9 minutes, to be honest with you.
Okay.
To work on the Stay Fair Classic.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Stay Fair Classic.
Yeah, now I'm
Stay
still
Fair
going to be on
Classic.
top. I say, Same way as like when everything first popped up, and if you check my Facebook, I got it right now. I'm always down to have the conversations. I'm also always down to have the conversations. I also feel like us as people, especially us as black men, we always want to go to cameras, we want to go to Facebook instead of doing like we should be doing.
No, this ain't on Facebook. This ain't on Facebook though. This ain't on Facebook.
We should be having conversations, and then that way, when we go out and we public, and everybody else sees us, non-us, there's a united front. Martin and Malcolm didn't like each other. They didn't know that.
Well, the camera, this ain't no live thing. The camera shouldn't scare nobody. My brother got shot by 12 officers. He got shot 12 times, and we didn't have no camera.
It shows how much that we can cooperate with each other. Yeah. It is what it is.
So it's always a two-sided sword.
Man, let me tell you something.
But what I do like, but I'm gonna let you finish. But what I do like to do is, like he said, let's come in here, let's sit down, let's talk to him, let's give him our vision, let's give him some of the things that we see, and he already is clearly.
What she got to say?
He's already. She just walked in. She just want to listen, but he's clearly seen the show, Big Vic. He's seen the numbers. He probably didn't heard how many, about you. He probably heard about me, but it's time for us to get acquainted properly. Is what he's saying.
Not for me.
No, you might don't have to. I could do it. It doesn't matter. That's why it's always more than one person. But at the same time, I respect that. I understand where you're going with it, and I'm gonna, extend and accept that invitation to sit down with you, because I have more power over the young groups, the young people. I got more power over the musicians. I got more power over where the voice of the real, the house. I mean, you can call it what it is, the ratchet, whatever you want to label our people. They come to me. They believe it. No, they people, but
they people.
But we not gonna label them. But what I'm saying is, I'm open about how other people may view us. I'm open and understanding about how other people may view us. And sometimes you gotta go outside of your comfortability. None of this right here should be comfortable. But at the same time,
what I think is
he believes that uncomfortability is something that we need. And guess what? I'm all right with being uncomfortable, right? And nobody gets to see us actually sit down and talk amongst men. Yeah. So yeah, we can do it quietly. We'll do it quietly, but they do need to know, because we're placed in position of leadership. We got too many people watching us for us to say, fuck them. We don't care about what they say. We don't care about their groans. We don't care about their cries. When I'm getting all the cries from the musicians, when I'm getting all the cries from the families, I take that person because it's extra trauma being put on me in my life. So when everybody come to me, Clarence Williams, and they say, man, why we can't get our music on the radio? Why y'all fire the only DJ that was playing Austin artists? Why did y'all do DJ Slice like that? You wasn't here. You wasn't here. You wasn't here though, but that happened.
Actually, as of yesterday, Slice is with KZ. Yeah. Slice was never fired from KZ.
No, I'm saying suspended.
That's the first thing.
Suspended, fired. That's what he told me.
Everything that happened with Slice was under an NDA, so Slice was actually not supposed to say anything himself. So you kind of just, I would say, just edit that part out. Public. Because I don't want anybody to be in no situation. He talked to you in the confidentiality. I'd rather keep that than everybody here. We don't keep that because it don't need to be more than anything it was.
Well, I was with him, so it wasn't confidentiality. When I'm the part, all the payments, everything that's going on, I'm coming up here, dropping them off at work. I'm talking to everybody. This was clear. This wasn't what he had with you guys, but that was set up on him because they already knew that they didn't want him to do that. They didn't want him to play Austin artists. So guess who got all the artists? Guess who? Okay, so this is a process this isn't the first time this happened. Yeah. We was hoping that we can get past this after Savage left. We was hoping that more artists in Austin could finally have a home, and this radio station reaches almost to San Antonio going that way, almost to Houston going that way. I'm still passing up Giddings and all that, listening to 88.7. So 88.7 has a humongous range. Yeah. And then on top of that, me knowing firsthand that this is the treatment for DJs break artists. We live in a city full of artistic people who want to be creators and create. That's why they call us weird. And now the only powerful tool that we got to use for Black Austin is being smothered by politics. And to me, for sure, there's gatekeeping. And it's visible. And it's not me coming from a space of, oh, I don't know nothing. No, it's actually me being here, and I can go in your room and get music that I've left in here almost 15 years ago.
Yeah.
I got every email, so it's not that. I understand that you just got in this position, but these are the things that have been dropped off on your desk.
And honestly, here's the first thing I say. And honestly, everybody here has heard me say it multiple times. I don't get to define who community is. Community is community.
Yeah.
Whether it's you, her, Slice, Chaz, Latrice, Natomi, hell, if he wants to come out from, Lakeway, or Mr. Smith want to come out from Lakeway, he part of community too. He 99% of the wealth in our community, but he part of community too. That's what it comes down to. Now, me personally, not sure if y'all know my background or where I came from or anything like that. I was an artist manager. Mm-hmm. My whole background is breaking local artists. That's how I got into the scene in the first place.
Already.
So Alicia Lani, I was her manager through all that.
Okay.
Yeah. Jonathan Dees, Gary Clark's keyboardist. That's what I came up with.
Okay.
So even since then, we've had a commitment. We got Robin as a music director to take artist music in and actually make sure it gets to the right DJs to say like, hey, mix this in. I've also been working with my DJs to say, hey, we need to break artists. That is where you become thing. Good DJs play what you want to hear. Great DJs show you what you want to hear. Mm-hmm. And honestly, radio does not work unless we get back to that point.
Well, what DJ are you willing to use? Because the legendary DJs like DJ, like I know all of these. There's legendary DJs that's still in Austin that's not on 88.7. Even so, I think is Yellow back over here or no? He's not. Okay.
Yeah,
So we got Grip, we got Yellow, we got DJ Big D, we got him, we got Slice. But we're talking about people that's known. We talking about people that's known. There's some older DJs that's known for breaking artists, hip hop artists in particular. So maybe I should be more direct with just the form of hip hop, which is the ghost story of Black history of Austin.
I want the political side of it.
And the political side. So what I want to do is he got a
Cause he gone mud.
Yeah, he got to get ready to go. He got an actual meeting. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up another meeting.
When it comes down to the political side of things, you also have to understand that when you're a non-profit, according to FCC rules, you have to be nonpartisan.
What?
You have to be nonpartisan. Yeah,
so
you cannot take a side. We have to be nonpartisan.
I'm talking, and
again, that's a rule.
That's why we gotta sit down
or you
because
lose the station completely.
Yeah, that's why you gotta sit down and be able to talk so everything is broke down so you understand what's all going around as a whole. Because most people only get a little bit or only know a little bit or only see a little bit, and then they take their perspective and they run with it, and most of the time that's not true. It's not the full length of the conversation.
You can't do it like a real dude. You can't do it like a real dude. It is what it is.
Already.
But